All right, example 3. This is going to be our first real algebra problem this year. So far we haven't done any algebra. We're really looking at arithmetic and this is some geometry. But in order to find the radius of a circle given circumference, take a look at our circumference formula again. Circumference equals 2 pi r. And one thing I want you to get accustomed to with formulas is don't focus just on the 2 pi r part of the formula. Focus also on the c equals. Every formula, if it's area of a rectangle, area equals length times width. If it's area of a circle, area equals pi r squared. The formula itself is not pi r squared, it's area equals that, and this is circumference equals 2 pi r. Because when you look at the formula in this manner, this is a variable and this is also a variable. Variables represent things that can be anything. Okay, c could be anything, r could be anything. And they're going to tell you something, and you have to fill in what you know in order to figure out what it is. And it says circumference of the circle is 24 meters. They're not telling me the radius is 24 meters, they're telling me circumference. So they're giving me that information. So if I fill in what I know into this equation, 24 equals 2 times pi times r. Alright? And what I'm going to do here is get 24 equals 6.28 r. And this is the algebra aspect of it. And going back to second grade, okay, in second grade you had problems that looked like this. 6 plus blank equals 8. Remember those?
Yeah.
That's algebra. Find the missing add end. What number added to 6 equals 8? Instead of telling you to add these two numbers to get an answer, they gave you the answer and asked for part of the question. Alright? Or 2 times what equals 16. So 2 times 8 equals 16. That's probably more like fourth grade when you learn how to multiply better. But imagine if I had, let's say 2w is equal to 10. What does w equal? 5. How did I get that? Magic? Without magic, how would we figure? All right, but 2 times w equals 10. How do I get 5 out of 10? Very good. I divide 10 by 2. All right, so that's what's going on here. 6.28 times something equals 24. That's not as easy as 2 times 5 equals 10, right? But to get 5, we did 10 divided by 2. To get the answer, we're going to do 24 divided by 6.28. All right, so if you're missing a factor, 6.28 times blank equals answer, you take answer divided by this to get what we're looking for. Yes, Amber?
Wouldn't it end up being 2,400 divided by 628?
You could.
You have to move the decimal.
Yeah. Here's the deal. What Amber said, 2,400 divided by 628 is exactly right. That's fine. I would still expect you to divide it out. Personally, I'm fine with calculators. I don't shy away from problems that have ugly answers, so I'm fine with calculators. You guys have mastered all your skills in adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing to get here. We are going to touch on those topics a little bit in some other lessons. I think lesson 4 deals with all the multiplication, division, and fractions, decimals, that kind of stuff. When we get to that lesson, I don't want you to use a calculator, but anything else, use a calculator. So, in fact, I got one right there on my board. There's mine. So, I'm going to type in 24 divided by 6.28, and it comes out to 3.82. And it's an approximate answer here, so 3.82, and we're dealing with, I think, was it centimeters? Meters. Meters? Yep, meters. Right. So if the radius is about 3.82 meters, the circumference is going to be about 24 meters. It's not exactly right. And if we did actually do that, make this smaller again. If I did 2 times 3.14 times 3.82, circumference formula with the radius we figured out, you see the circumference is 23.9896, almost 24. Again, as soon as you start having to round things, you're going to get exact things out of it, but that's how you handle it. But again, that's actually algebra. That's this is called the division property of equality is what we use there. So, yes, Parker?
Wouldn't you do 6.28 divided by 24?
So you want to do this backwards? So you want to do 6.28 first?
I don't do it like that. I do like the sign with the... Yeah, like that.
And you're doing pen and paper, or pencil and paper, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying get a calculator, type this. Don't spend a minute of your life doing stuff you already know how to do when you can use a calculator and let it do it for you, okay? I'm not teaching you how to multiply and divide decimals in this class. You're supposed to already know how to do that. So use a calculator to do what you already know how to do. I want you to learn algebra, and getting a correct answer gives you confidence that you know what you're doing. If you do it by hand and you get a wrong answer, you might know how to do the algebra, but you made some careless error in your arithmetic, and all of a sudden you say, I stink at algebra, but instead you stink at doing the arithmetic on that specific problem, and that's just probably a careless error as opposed to not knowing the algebra. So I prefer you to get the right answer. Use a calculator to type it in and get the right answer. If you want to do it by hand, then use a calculator to check your work. If you want to feel like that's more important, that's fine. But I want to make sure you get the right answer. So do use a calculator to calculate things, except in lessons where the skill is to learn how to do stuff involved in that. And then we'll throw the calculators away for a day or two for that.